I've known for a long time that I love working with my hands. And I think I get my passion for woodworking from my grandfathers. I mean, I remember going into my grandfather's wood shop as a kid, and it would always smell like grease and sawdust. And to this day, that's like the best smell in the world to me. I think when you go into the woodworking shop, you lose track of time, and it's just fun. I love working with wood as a material. What I love about it is that when you have a piece of wood, you've got something that's from one tree, from one particular place in history that'll never exist again because every tree is unique. There's a life to it. Even though it's a dead piece of tree, there's definitely a life to wood as a building material. A number of years ago, I learned a technique called Marquetry. So Marquetry is combining various species or colors of wood veneer to make a portrait or a picture or an image. I start with an image, and I'll transfer that image onto a piece of wood veneer. From there, I'm taking the veneer to the scroll saw, taking away what doesn't belong and putting in what does belong. And so, in a way, it's almost like I'm making a puzzle, and except the puzzle fits together and all the colors come together to make that image. Like the last time I delivered one of my pictures, I had dinner with that customer because they're also friends as well. Before I unveiled it, I had him tell the story of why this image was important to him. And then we got to unveil the piece. And instead of just having something that he could walk into a store and buy, he's got something that's done in a medium that you don't see a lot of. Something I like about handmade is that they're one of a kind. They truly are. Even if I were to do two identical projects, they're going to be a little bit different. And that's that human interaction, it's the human touch that makes every piece I do unique. Well, I feel like when I'm in the shop that I'm definitely in my element. It's enjoyable. Something about Marquetry that's enjoyable is it's a very low impact form of woodworking. You don't need huge tools, you don't need loud machines, and so it's a peaceful form of woodworking. My favorite part is scraping the tape off and then sanding it all off, and the image just kind of pops out from there. And you're like, oh, there you are. I knew there was something beautiful in there. I know how to do other forms of woodworking. I can do some carving, I can do some furniture making, I can do some cabinetry, but I always go back to Marquetry, and I think that's because of the art of it. I think it's because it's a very artistic form of woodworking. I had a friend tell me, he said, Adam, you're an artist and your canvas is wood. And I really like that. Because I think he's right about that. My name's Adam Stephey, and I'm a Marqueterian.